Okay, so we're done kind of mountains, and I maybe want to increase. So let's go to image, canvas size, and I want to pop up this maybe to 400. So we'll just have it a little bit higher on the top. Okay, as well, let's go just fill up everything with the black. We can cut down, but it's give me room to go up, so I don't want to constrain myself a little bit there. These mountains are also, these ones, I think we need to shrink them a little bit more. So Control T. Okay, just bring them a little bit more, shrink down. The same for this one. Okay, shrink down them as well. And we can take all of these ones and bring them just a little bit down too. Okay, maybe around right here. Okay, now when we have it clouds, let's create some sky. For the sky, I'm going to create some cyanish one color, and we'll have it darker effect. Next, we'll go to filter, render, and we'll just render clouds. Okay, next what I want to do is going to filter, blur, and we'll go to motion blur. We'll just have kind of almost like this lines going. You can see it. Okay, let's click OK. Notice on the end we don't have that much. The kind of blur kind of stops. So I will expand just a little bit to give it more smooth look on this. Again, I think maybe this is a little bit too bluish. So let's go to image adjustment, and I'll go to the colors. And I'll go just to maybe make kind of a little bit more cyan, maybe darker cyanish kind of color. Okay, let's see. I think that one could just slightly better. Okay, so when we kind of prepare a little bit for sky, we can work. Now I can add some haze to our layers. So I'm going to duplicate this sky. And I'm going to just duplicate it and put it between every layer for now. Okay, I'll just go to right here. Notice we have it our first layer. So on this one, I will switch to the soft light because it just gives me a nice haze, and you can see how it's applied. So let's go Alt and click, so it will apply to our first layer, and we'll set maybe opacity to about maybe about 40, something around there. We have it our next, same, we just go clip, and let's set this same to soft light, and bring soft light down maybe to about 70, 69. So we want to do same for this. So we'll go apply soft light, and let's go to 70. Okay, now we have our next one. Same with link. Let's go apply to soft light, and we'll just leave it 100. Okay. The faraway mountains, these ones we actually go link them, but we don't apply any soft light, so we'll just use it normal. And you can see we start applying just slightly different effect to them. So we'll have it more kind of at distance to those mountains. Okay, right here, and even more distant. So overall, we add this haze, almost a like look for them. Okay, let's bring just a little bit more from this. So every time kind of like step far away. But overall, here's our coloring. You notice we also may be missing some of this tonal correction from our top layer. So let's go bring on a top one. With a link, we'll set soft light for that one. But we'll need to take just slightly overall, so it's kind of matching somewhat theme. Okay, at this point I'm going, for now, just group those together. So this will be our mountains, and we'll set already with a distance. Next, what I want is add a little bit more interesting to the atmosphere at this point. Some add clouds. So we'll go on a back, create new layer. Let's call it clouds 1. So it will be first layer of the clouds. We reset our tools to black and white. Take our brush, and I'm going to just select some of the clouds. It doesn't matter really which one we're selecting. So we'll select one, maybe tool like this. Okay, set to the 0 so you can preview. Right here is what we're going to have it. Okay, and I'm just going and maybe add a few kind of like clouds right on the back. Okay, let's switch to leave it line up. Okay, we'll go add more right here. We always, if you need it, add between mountains, we can go select. Remember, we have the back mountain, so we can always create new layer and just add a little bit right down the back. Let's go create maybe right here new layer. Okay, so we can add as well lighting to this lever and one right here. Again, if we need it, I prefer if we do this, we use it soft light. It's applied, it's have a little bit better blending, in my opinion, when we do with a soft light. Okay, let's try this one on the soft light as well. Okay, so you can see we have a nice already preview for our mountains. Next, what I want is probably add something more details to our scenery, and we can do this by utilize some of those elements we had before we use it in our, like for example, planets. So I'm going to take just a planet and drop in, and this is planet we used before. So we'll go to rotate, and I'm looking on the shadow, so sun come from this place. So I'm just going set right here. Okay, we'll go to edit material and remove black background, and I want to take shadows, and I want to take shadows down a little bit more, like right there. Okay, let's press Ctrl S to save it. And you can see we have a nice mountain. However, this moon does not going to work very well with our does not work very well with our theme, so we need also apply some of the correction. So we duplicate the layer, connecting, and we'll just go and take down. So you can see we can apply almost same kind of darkish effect to our same theme to our atmosphere. Okay, in atmosphere it's maybe, you know, some dark. Actually, you know what, at this time I go clip maybe around right here. Okay, let me cut off so it's be a little bit better. And on this edge I want to add maybe sun or light coming from this point. So we'll just go create new layer, simply take a brush, round. Okay, and we'll just Control Z. Actually, let's go with 1. We start 1, increase slightly, increase, kind of creating this almost, you know, effect. Can decrease a little bit. Just add a little bit whites. You know, in easier way also by using Vision Blur, we kind of expand it if we need it, smooth out right here. Okay, I also look, and it's maybe sky does not look a little bit too blue, so I want to add more gradient. I can do again same with the masking tool, and I can just take it and kind of take it slightly down on top, brushing off. And a little bit darker, almost blackish effect right here on the sky. Okay, reduce our atmosphere slightly. Right to the moon also, so I'm going to link and just take this portion a little bit more grayish out almost. So we have a little bit more correct, nicer, I think, effect. We can as well use it other, like what we did, for example, with the stars. So we can always take our stars. Okay, let's go to shrink them slightly. Maybe right there. Okay, I'll go to modify, remove coloring. Okay, we take them, put it behind our scenery. Put one right there. Copy, put it another right there, you know, and maybe copy one more time. So just overall we have it kind of stars applied. Okay, let's go to merge them, and at this point I'm going to just rasterize them, just merge group. Okay, let's see one more time. So we have it a nice, except the density does not very well work with the atmosphere, so I'm going to create mask and just slightly work on the reduce stars close to the sun, so kind of blend them out a little bit off. And right here, so we have it as going up a little bit more interesting effect. Okay, right here we can see we created a nice effect. Just on the back, I maybe want to add more right above mountain right here, maybe more clouds. So let's go create for clouds. Okay. Right here we'll call stars, and this one will atmosphere. So just rename it. Okay, this is our sun. Okay, and these far clouds right on the end, I want to add something more interesting clouds. So I'm going to select different clouds. Maybe this one will work. Okay, we'll go to the 0, reduce size, and just, no, maybe too messy. Let me see if I can find more interesting clouds. Maybe this one will work. Yeah, I think this will work a little bit better. So just increase, decrease kind of size. I'm going to add those clouds. We can go select again different type. Okay, let's go modify. Just add a limit on the back. Okay, we'll go to opacity, see how it will blend a little bit on opacity. We can try switch this soft light, but I think we may lose a lot of them too bright, so we don't want overlay. So maybe soft light will lose a lot. So let's go back to screen actually, and just take it down about right here. I think will work better. Okay, zoom out. So right here we have our image. Our clouds. Okay, kind of going nice. We could apply just slightly more right clouds between mountains, but we'll see what we're going on. In the next tutorial, let's add more details to the terrain itself, kind of give it some character maybe to that.